Did you, I mean, did you hit a brick wall the first time you said, well, I want 100 men in the orchestra?
No, I don't think so. I can't say people complained about that. I have to say that, I mean, to come right to face this thing straight on, what you're really talking about is the success of the Star Wars trilogy, really.
No, because Jaws was before that.
That's true. In a deprecating way, I think I've been very fortunate to have been assigned vehicles that I could honestly look at and think and say and suggest to a producer that what you really need for this is a 19th century symphony orchestra. And the guy may say, what's that? And I said, well, it's about 95 players and it's a little bit expensive, but this is a children's space opera, let's say. It's Buck Rogers, and we need a full complement of strings and big brass and heroic, almost like Wagnerian. And he may have said, what's that? And I said, well, we'll talk a little bit about what that, in acoustic terms or in historical terms. So that I don't think you could say it was difficult to convince anyone to do it, because I believed it.
But, you know, I want to ask you something technical. It was not technical, but when you saw the beginning of the Star Wars trilogy, as you call it, you opted, evidently, for the really, in my view, brilliant idea of having a wildly romantic symphony score. Whereas in science fiction pictures before, everybody reached for the electronic things. What made you decide that although people are flying around on things that haven't been invented and all that, we're going to use, basically, as you have already said, a 19th century orchestra?
The simplest idea in the world, Andre. So simple. That imagine looking at Star Wars for the first time with no music in it, and
it's difficult to tell.
One sees what I thought to be a children's film. You know, Buck Rogers, fun.
Yeah.
That's peopled with creatures that are heretofore unseen. C-3PO and our little other creatures, you know, and we see landscape that we haven't seen before, and a lot of things that are unfamiliar ground, unfamiliar place, people and so on, and characters and the rest. And the simple idea is this: that behind this unfamiliarity of terrain and of character, we'll place something that's emotionally very familiar. What's that going to be? It's going to be a symphony orchestra playing, if you like, almost 19th century-like tunes, tonal, not especially modern in terms of, it's not to be technical in this conversation, but I'll put it simply, tunes that speak directly to the heart, if you like.
You want the impossible. I don't believe it.
That is why you fail.